So today, the parts here, the parts down here. These are used, scraped, dinged, all that. Don't care. We're gonna be powder coating for the wagon. So what we're gonna do is, I have to reset the timer, but for about an hour, we're gonna bake these at about 455 temp, just to get all the. I already cleaned them as much as I could, but finished getting any oils and stuff off of them. We're gonna bake them, and after that, I'll probably do another cleaning with acetone and get ready to spray. I got some more stuff to do. I gotta get the air cleaner and all that crap. So this is why you burn everything off. Watch, feel that. You see that smoke like that? That's oils and stuff. I've cleaned it, each one like 3 times, scrubbing. But anytime something's used, you're better off just baking it 450, for at least an hour or two. I do probably going to be 2 hours until you see absolutely no smoke. You shouldn't see anything, because when you powder coat it, you don't want any of that contaminants and stuff. So you'll burn it off and then let it completely cool down and re-clean it one last time and spray. That's by far for me, the best method of longevity and better quality. Here's the all-star lineup for the wagon. We start over here. We got the distributor hold down, throttle linkage spring, or throttle spring, brackets. Be doing the springs, the hard feel line. This is the tricky one because I have to tape off this side here and the other side because of the seal. So, and then I also got to do this. And then we'll be doing the alternator bracket. Attempt to do the water reservoir, thermostat housing, and then just a couple breathers. Of course, the air cleaner. Now, the air cleaner's trash. Like the chrome's all come out. This is super old, so I'm not expecting it to come out like it would if it was. That's where the sticker was, the little eyeball stickers. I'm gonna powder coat it anyway. I want to see what it looks like. I don't really care. Definitely be getting another one later on, just like I will be valve covers. These are ones I had for a very long time. They came off the 28 Roadster, if I remember right, and so did that. But we'll be powder coating these. And they got scratches, all that, which will show. You'll be able to kind of see it through the translucent, which is basically a clear coat, or a candy. It's just a tinted clear. So these right here are spacers. I'm gonna try to use those to get stuff off the racks, so I can get around the edges of these things. I really don't want them sitting on the rack, because the edge, it'll get onto the rack and this, and then if you gear it, that can cause a problem. So I want to lift this up. Valve covers. The trickiest part is just rigging all this stuff up and getting it grounded. That's about the trickiest part. There's going to be some parts where you may have a line or something because you had to put a copper strap on it. So when you do that, you find an area, like if you're going to hang this, you would put it right here, a little hook, and you're going to probably have a little line. But obviously it won't matter because you'll have something like that covering it. So that's the other tricky part, is on certain things where you gotta hang. This is probably gonna be one of them, and the bracket. I'll have to hang it from there. So we'll get it going here. Okay, got everything set up. Looking at the data. Here, 10 minutes, 375. So got the oven ready. It's already prepped. So the parts, I got them all spaced off, so everything's ready. And I'll see if I can get the video of them spraying Just gonna hook up the air hose, do a dust off. I just did a wipe down, so took already acetone's been on it, and we're ready to go. Got them in the oven. See different tones. I was trying to get everything in dark like that, but I am not expecting much at all. Like, I could see issues all right there, but you saw how wore out they were. So just messing around, save old parts, look better than they did. That's all that matters. Old rusted parts redone. See that? That's kind of hard to see. See if we can turn the light on. It came out better than I thought, with them all damaged. And you see right here, it's kind of messed up, pitting. It's got some alloys. This one was super hard. The spacers I got are 1/4-inch steel, and that's one of those. I didn't think that way. I didn't think it all the way through there, but it was super heavy, and I can only hold it with one hand because I got to hook it with the other hand. So that was an utter nightmare. Look at that. That's pretty sick. There it is. Next up, gonna be, I had the PSI way too high. See what happens when I don't do it for a long time. So I wasted a ton of powder. So I got just a little bit left, and I got a load there. So hopefully I got enough to do this stuff. This stuff's challenging because it's a bunch of little things. I got to figure out where to hang them. So these are all going to hang. I'm probably going to hang everything. Maybe not that, but yeah. And then the issue I had when I was loading this had right here, there was a wire was hanging down. I didn't catch that. And the problem is this was on top. So when I went to go load this heavy one, I saw it was going to hit, so I had to try to hold that, grab my cutters, cut it, and then try to get it out of there, which I ended up hitting one of them. See right here, right there, it's got a little spot. That's where I hit it, getting it out. Yeah, still good. Really wanted to see what this color was going to do. If it was dark enough. It is. So I'll be getting aluminum polished, and obviously a new air cleaners, breathers. So now I know for sure I'm gonna use this color. So temporarily this will be it, but it looks a lot better than it did. And I gotta do an intake for it. So I'm gonna do the intake. All this stuff will be brand new eventually, but right now I'm just doing what I can with the budget, which is as low as it can be. So this costed me, the powder's about $25 a pound. So yeah, this is like costing me $25. These are old valve covers off my 28 Grenham roaster. This cover was, I don't even know where these came from. Some car in the past, who knows. Oh, this I did buy No, these I got it for free, or tax, so a quarter. So I think this is going to cost me, I think it was $6, and then now it's going to be like $6, $5 or $6. And I think this is like $2. So I think this costed me $2.50. So still under $50 for everything. It's worth it. Last round set up. It is crazy ground. That's what it's all about. Even the springs, how I do the springs, I like to stretch them out so it can wrap around. So here it comes in perfect. And I just lay this. These springs are pressing against the ground, so they'll coat well. Everything's nice and ground. So now I just gotta do the wipe down and spray. I don't think I'm gonna do the bolts. I'm going back and forth right now on that. I can. I mean, pretty much this is all you're gonna see. But I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do them. I'll do them black. Let's paint them black. So I've done bolts in the past, but these are for the alternator. So to me, it's kind of pointless to powder coat those. So yeah, we'll leave them be. I'll probably just actually replace them with some regular steel and paint them. Get it back in. This stuff came out good. There's the springs. There's the alternators, brackets. I didn't focus a lot of powder right here. That's where the lid goes. This is that old thermostat housing. Wow. Really did something to that. It's freaking off. I did a little bit in the back of there, but what was happening is it was overcoating this stuff over here. So I just did a light coat there. There it is. I can't believe that. That thing was tore up. You can even see like a kind of a hole notch right there. It was trashed. There it is. Next time I see this, it'll be all on the car.